this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now, please enjoy the rest of the game. At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. It is completely free and there will never be a fee to watch these videos. However, if you would like to make a contribution to me for my efforts, there are links to my Venmo and PayPal in the description of this video. It is not a requirement, it is only if you wish to. I will ask that you please subscribe to this channel and click the thumbs up button. I would also like to encourage you to start a conversation in the chat. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
Alrighty, starting lineups today for the Wayne County Wildcats. Lady Cats going to be starting number 3, Jack Keaton, number 4, Kenzie Griggs, number 12, Blair Bogus, number 20, Kenzie Miller, number 21, Emma Bryant. For the Jackson Southside Hawks, it's going to be Rakia Mitchell, number 2, number 4, Jaden Askins, number 11, Akira Lacey, number 14, Kamara Curry, and number 23, Zandria Cohill. We're coming to you here from University School of Jackson, Tennessee, where the Lady Cats today are coming off a big win last night. They're going to be playing against the Jackson Southside Hawks today. We're ready for the tip, and here we go. Ball is up. The tip is loose, and it's handled by the Lady Hawks. Hawks bring the ball up the court. Finds Cohill. Cohill looks and finds Atkins over in the corner. Back over to Lacey. Lacey running the point for the Hawks is going to run the point. She's going to set up the offense, and she kicks the ball over to Curry. Back over to Cohill. Cohill kicks it back over to Lacey. Lacey goes inside to Atkins. Atkins inside. She's a big girl, but it's still there by Blair Bogus. And Blair's going to bring the ball back up the floor. She needs to slow down and get the ball to somebody who can set the offense, and she does that exactly that. Emma Bryant now with control of the ball out at the top. And she gets the ball over to Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie's got the ball on the left-hand side. She brings it around to Emma. Finds Blair over in the corner. Blair's going to drive it in, and she's going to go, but we're going to get a charge down on the offensive end of the board, and that's going to be Blair's first foul of the game here early. No score in this contest. Wow. She got in there, got positioned, but the defender just got her feet set and drew the charge. And so that's going to be a turnover for the Lady Cats. Bring the ball back up the court for the Lady Hawks. Curry has the ball. She gets it over to Cahill. Back to Curry. Curry looks over and she finds Lacey in the corner. The ball back out to Curry. Curry gets the ball back out to Lacey. Lacey's going to reset the offense out at the top. She finds Curry over on the wing. Back over into the corner and back inside to Askins. Askins fighting inside and a block there and a turnover forced by Blair Bogus. Jack controlling the ball, bringing it back, and she finds Blair on the feed. Blair just a little weak on the layup there, doesn't quite get it off the glass, and the rebound handled by the Lady Hawks. I bring it back down the floor, and another block from behind, and now Jack's going to bring it back, and she's going to slow it down a little bit. No, she's not. She's going to pass it down the court, trying to find Kenzie in the wing. But Kenzie, the ball goes off the hands of a Lady Hawk defender, and so it is going to be Wayne County ball down on their end of the floor. Emma trying to find somebody to get the ball into. She finds Saludicki and gets the ball out to Kenzie Griggs out at the center, and Kenzie's going to set up the offense now. Jack with the ball. She throws it into Blair. Nice undercut there, but just doesn't quite get there. Blair gets the ball, turns, and puts it up for the first 2 points of the game. We're 2 minutes into the ball game. Lady Cats lead 2-0 over the Lady Hawks. Lacey brings the ball up for the Lady Hawks. She's going to slow things down, set the offense, and she gets it inside. Basket there for Askins. Askins looks like a player. So the Lady Cats are going to have to play some strong defense inside to try to keep her contained. Jack goes to the right. She gets the basket. The basket should be good. Let's take a look and see what the call is here. Basket is good. And then I'm not sure did you see who they called the foul on there? 11. So Lacey picks up her first foul of the game. And Jack converts the three-point play. The Lady Cats up 5-2 here early in the game. Curry with the ball. She gets it back over to Cohill. Cohill finding Lacey once again. Lacey gets it back inside to Askins. Askins passes it back out. Kenzie tried to get a hold of it, but not quite able to control it. The shot up, no good, and Jack brings down the rebound. So now Jack's bringing the ball back up the floor. The Lady Cats trying to run pace, and Jack takes it all the way by herself into the end, coast to coast, and she takes it all the way and completes the play. We're up 7-2 now. Lady Cats, your guest on the scoreboard here at USJ. Cohill for three from the outside. It's going to go off of a Lady Cat defender, and it's going to be a Lady Hawk ball. We've got to check in now, number 12, Rihanna Kemp coming into the game, and she's going to give Mitchell a rest for the Lady Hawks. And now we've got a turnover here. We got a loose ball foul on the floor. The call is going to go against Jackson Southside. And number 11, Akira Lacey, is going to pick up her second foul of the game. We got 4:55 left to go here in the first quarter. Lacey's now going to take a seat, and coming in for her is going to be Felicity Long, going to be taking her place on the floor. Kenzie Griggs gets the inbound. She brings the ball up the floor. She's looking to get the ball back to Emma. Emma's got the ball now. She's going to try to set up the offense. She passes it off to Ludicky. Ludicky looking for someone to throw it to. She gets it back inside to Blair. Blair goes up, and the ball is stripped loose. But the ball goes out of bounds off of a Southside defender, and so it is going to be Lady Cat ball. Lady Cats retain possession on their end of the floor. 4:41 in the first quarter. Ball inbounds to Bogus. Bogus kicks it over to Griggs. Griggs gets it out to Keaton. Back inside to Blair. Blair's got a turn. She twists and turns. She misses, but the rebound is pulled down, and Jack gets the rebound now. And now the ball goes off of Jack Keaton out of bounds. So it's going to be a turnover down on that end of the floor. Jackson Southside is going to take over possession. Lady Cats leading 7-2 here early in the contest. We got 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball inside to Askins. Askins with a little floater. It's going to roll off the rim. No good. And now we've got a rebound handled by Ludicky. She gets the ball to Emma, and Emma Bryant's going to bring the ball back up the floor. She slows it down, waits for her team to come and join her. Now the ball over to Jack Keaton. Keaton's got the ball out at the top, being guarded there by Kemp. And, oh, gosh, we got a little bit of a cluster happening right here, but we're going to get it back together. Blair gets the turnaround there in the paint. Doesn't fall. The rebound handled by Kemp for the Lady Hawks, and she's going to bring it back with tempo up the other end of the floor. Long handles the point guard responsibilities right now on the floor for the Lady Hawks. She finds Cohill over in the corner. Cohill with the three-pointer off the rim, off the backboard, and then it does fall. So the ball falls through for the three-point shot, and the Lady Hawks are going to now have a two-point game here. Lady Cats lead 7-5. We got a 30-second
possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, we're back now coming out of the 30-second timeout. It should be Wayne County possession here, coming off the three-point shot by Southside. Cohill knocking down the three. Lady Cats facing full court pressure, and now they're going to try to pass the ball through the press. Ava Ashley handles the ball for the Lady Cats. She's on the floor now in place of Ludicky. And now a turnover there, and Long is going to take the ball back. Jack Keaton getting in position, making some defense. And she plays a great defense there, gets in and prevents the easy layup. The ball is going to maintain possession with the Lady Hawks for Southside, but Jack made a great heads-up defensive possession there, saved that 2 points. Lady Cats in the zone defensively on the defensive end of the floor. Long handling the point guard responsibilities for the Lady Hawks right now. She finds Cohill over on the wing, passes back over to Kemp. Kemp with the ball. Long with the ball, right now. Curry with the ball. She finds Askins out at the three-point line. The three-pointer short, no good. Rebound handled by Blair, and Blair loses the ball off of her foot, but she's able to bring it back, gets it to Kenzie Griggs. And now Kenzie with a band in her face, trying to get the ball back across the timeline. She does get it out. Ball's knocked loose, but it goes out of bounds, and it is going to be Lady Cat possession. Lady Cats are going to retain possession here. We now have checking into the game for Southside. Amira Cook is coming in for Jackson Southside at this point. Ball comes in to Emma Bryant right there on the wing. Cook right there in her face guarding her. Now she gets the ball over to Keaton. Keaton finds Emma back over in the corner. She feeds it inside to Blair. Blair fighting. She's trying to get position. She goes up. The ball off blocked, and it goes out of bounds. off of the Jackson Southside defender. Lady Cats are going to retain possession. Emma takes it out right there on the baseline. She's looking for someone to get the ball into, and she finds Ava Ashley on the wing. Ava brings the ball. She's driving in. She goes and finds Blair on the left-hand side. Blair with a turnaround jumper. And we've got a foul call before the shot. And that's going to be a hold against number 12, Rihanna Kemp. That's her first foul of the game, third foul of the game for the Southside. Inbounds to Blair, and Blair right under the basket in great position. No defender, easy as he peas. 9-5 score here in the first quarter. We've got 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Cook has the ball. She finds Curry back out at the top. Lady Cats in the zone defensively, half court zone defense. Curry with the ball. Kinsey and Jack right in her face. And now she finds Long over on the right-hand side. Gets the ball over to Askins. Back over to Long. And Long is squared up with Emma Bryant defensively. She gets the ball back over to Curry. And once again, Jack Keaton right in her face, playing some outstanding defense just like she did last night. They get the ball back over to Curry in the corner, and now Ava Ashley right on top of her. This is some good half-court defense by the Lady Cats right now. Askins with the ball, and she kicks it over to her teammate in the corner. And then she loses the ball. Jack Keaton handles the loose ball. She brings it back up the floor. And now we had an opportunity there to get some tempo, but the Lady Cats were able to, not quite able to convert. And now we've got a 2-on-1 going the other direction. And that right there should have been a basket, but the rebound handled by Ava Ashley. We've still got a 9-5 ball game here. We got a minute to go in the first quarter. Emma's handling the ball right now for the Lady Cats, trying to get the ball inside to Blair. Blair being guarded very aggressively in the paint. They get the ball back out to Jack out at the top. Jack gets the ball over to Kinsey on the wing. Kinsey's looking for someplace to go with the ball. She finds Blair out at the top of the circle. Blair's going to drive it inside, puts her shoulder down, and gets in there. Now she gets over to Jack in the corner. Jack throws the ball out to Ava Ashley. No good. And the ball is going to be thrown away where Curry is going to take possession. She's going to go back in transition and get the easy two-point layup uncontested. Southside in a press defensively, and the Lady Cats are able to pass through it with no problem. Now Emma with the ball. She wanted the three-point shot, but she had a defender who snuck in right behind her. Now Ava passes the ball inside to Blair. Blair with an easy feed right to the basket. And we're back to a 4-point game. We got 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Lady Cats with a 4-point lead. Half-court zone defense for the Lady Cats, and they're just trying to ride out the end of the quarter. Astorka with the ball. Askins is going to try to move it out, but she gets it over to her teammate. Three-point shot long, no good. Blair Boggins collects the rebound, and at the end of the first quarter, Lady Cats are going to have an 11-7 lead against the Jackson Southside Lady Hawks. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, we're back for second quarter action right here at University School of Jackson, where the Lady Cats are playing against the Jackson Southside Lady Hawks. The Lady Cats lead 11-7 here at the start of the second quarter, and the Lady Cats are going to begin the second period with possession and a 4-point lead. Emma takes the inbounds pass, and she brings the ball back up. Blair gets the ball right there in the middle, and she looks to find Ava Ashley. The pass not quite handled, but now we've got a double dribble going back the other direction, and so the Lady Hawks turn the ball over, and Ludicky is going to check back in for the Lady Cats. And so on the floor for the Lady Cats, we've got 21 Emma Bryant, 4 Kinsey Griggs, 3 Jack Keaton, 12 Blair Boggis, and 44 Isabel Ludicky. Emma takes the inbounds pass, and she's going to bring the ball back up the floor. She's being guarded very aggressively with a man-to-man defense. Now the defender falls down. Emma goes right in. She's got a great shot, and Emma knocks down that two-pointer. That's her first 2 points of the game, and that's going to expand the lead for the Lady Cats out to a 6-point advantage. Lady Hawks bring the ball back up. Ball handled by Curry, running the point for the Lady Hawks. She's setting up the offense on the offensive end of the floor for the Lady Hawks. Lady Cats in a zone defense on the half-court end of the zone. Ball kicks around to Curry in the corner. Curry wanted the three-point shot, but she's got a defender right in her face, and so she gets the ball back up to Long, gets the ball over to Cook, and now Cook is setting the offense for the Lady Hawks at the top. Lady Cats have been playing some very good defense in this contest so far. Good, strong half-court zone, and they're playing the ball well. Blair gets her hand on the ball. They get the ball back out to Curry. Now Curry dribbles out against Kenzie Griggs defending her. She finds Cook over on the right-hand side, and now Cook is going to slow things down and try to set up an offensive set for the Lady Hawks. Again, Lady Cats playing some smothering defense here on this end of the floor. Kenzie got her hand on the ball, and now the pass forced in, and Ludicky steps right in front of the pass. She settles in, gets the ball to Kenzie Griggs, and Kenzie's going to bring the ball back up the floor for the Lady Cats. She finds Emma over on the wing. She gets Jack over in the corner. Jack's going to bring it back out to the top of the circle, and she's going to slow things down and try to set things back up. She loses the handle but is able to get it back, and then gets the ball back over to Kenzie Griggs. Kenzie with the ball out at the midcourt circle. Coach Molly calling out signals to set the offense for the Lady Cats. Emma with the ball, and now she's going to find Ludicky on the top. She gets it back over to Kenzie. Kenzie with a three-pointer from deep. Rolls off the rim. No good, but the ball handled there by Jack Keaton. Jack gets the rebound. The drive in by Emma Bryant. She was looking for Jack on the feed out, and defender got their hand on the ball. She finds Ludicky over in the corner. Ludicky wanted the shot, but then she pulled it back down. She finds it Jack Keaton. Jack drives in, and she takes it all the way in. Jack with another 2 points. She's got 6 so far in the game. We've got a 15-7 advantage. 5:30 to go here in the first half. We've got some substitutions going to be coming in on the next stoppage of play. Long with the ball, she finds Curry over in the corner, and Curry's going to get it back out to Long at the top. Long swings over not Cook, sorry. Cook swings over to 13. That's Long. Long with a three-pointer. No good. And Ludicky in position there, boxes out beautifully, gets the rebound, and now Emma has the ball. She's bringing the ball back up the floor. Southside in man-to-man defense here, and Long covering Emma. Emma's all over. She's all over Emma. Emma's fighting. Loses possession there, and she gives the ball to Ludicky. Ludicky looking to get the ball inside, and now we're going to get a foul called against number 2 for Southside. That's Rakia Mitchell. Rakia Mitchell going to pick up her first foul of the contest. Ashley's going to check back in for the Lady Cats, and Kenzie Griggs is going to get the opportunity to take a seat. So Lady Cats are going big on the floor at this point, which I don't know that that's a bad strategy for Coach Molly at this point. We're playing against a bigger team. So get as much size on the floor as possible. She finds Emma over in the corner. Emma fires the three-point shot. The three-pointer falls off, no good, and we got a scrum for the rebound, but Southside emerges with it. She finds and passes up ahead to Long, and the pass inside, no good, and instead Jack Keaton comes out with it. That's yet another steal for Jack. I've lost count of how many she's gotten so far. She gets the ball up ahead to Blair, and Blair with another basket right there in the paint. That this little floater is going to open up a double-digit advantage for the Lady Cats. We're 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lady Cats lead 17-7, and now the passes off of the ball handler, but she's able to get the ball back. She finds Cook over in the corner, rather. Cook kicks it back out to Long. Long with the ball. She tries to get it inside, and Ludicky got her hand on the ball, knocked it loose. Ball handled by Emma Bryant, and she gets the ball over to Jack Keaton. Keaton gets the ball over to Ashley. Ashley's now going to try to drive it. She dishes out to Blair on the outside, and now Blair is going to bring it in, and a little 15-foot floater. Going to be good. Another 2 points for Blair, and that's going to give her double-digit scoring for the day, as she's got 10 of the Lady Cats 19 here early in the contest. Long with possession, Cook with possession. She's going to give the ball over to Askins. Askins got 2 defenders right in her face, and then the pass over, the Lady Hawk goes around the defender, but the shot no good. Blair gets the rebound, and Blair's going to clear it out, and right there at half court, she's going to hand it back over to Emma. Emma's going to have possession, and she's going to try to set the offense for the Lady Cats. She looks to pass the ball off to Blair. Blair drives it in, and another basket for Blair Bogus, and now we're going to have a timeout taken. The Lady Cats lead 21-7. We got 3:18 to go here in the second quarter, and the Lady Hawks are going to take a full timeout. We'll take it with them.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, we're coming back out of the timeout here, and we've got an additional pause here on the floor as the officials are trying to clean up a wet spot there on the floor. I don't know if they've got a leak here in the gym or what. We do have some rain happening here in Jackson, as the tip of the game was delayed a little bit by a weather delay, but we are here. We've got 3:18 to go in the first half as the Lady Cats lead the Jackson Southside Lady Hawks by a count of 21 to 7. All right, we're back now live. 3:18 to play here in the first half. Lady Cats lead 21 to 7. 14-point advantage, the largest advantage of the game. Lady Cats playing smothering defense here, and they've been playing it all game long here. The Southside Lady Hawks having a very difficult time beating this half-court zone. Curry with the ball. She's going to dribble around and come inside, and Curry's going to knock down a two-point basket, and that's going to give Southside their first 2 points of this quarter, as the Lady Cats have kept them scoreless for the 5 minutes of this quarter here. The ball over to Kinsey Griggs in the wing. Quincy's going to get the ball inside to Blair. Blair has immediately got 3 defenders all over her, and they're going to say the ball goes out of bounds off of one of the Lady Cats. So the ball is going to get turned over on the defensive end of the offensive end of the floor, rather. And so Southside's going to take possession. Curry with the ball. She's going to bring the ball back up the floor for the Lady Hawks. She gets the ball inside to Askins. Askins going into the paint, and she's going to put up a shot, and it's going to fall good. And so now the Lady Hawks playing full court press defense, and the Lady Cats trying to break that press. On the other end, the Lady Cats have traded out a couple of baskets, and now Ava Ashley with a three-pointer right there on the corner, and Ava knocks down her first shot of the game. That three-pointer is good, and that brings back to a 13-point advantage for the Lady Cats. We got 2 minutes to go here in the first half of action. Lady Cats lead 24-11. Curry with possession for the Lady Hawks. She's going to find Askins right there in the middle, and she passes over to the wing. Cohill with a three-point shot way off the mark, no good. And Kinsey passes the ball back up to Ava Ashley. Ava gets it over to Kinsey. Kinsey had a shot, but she passed it over, gave it to Jack Keaton, and Keaton with a three-pointer out on the wing, no good. Going to go out of bounds, and that's going to go back over to the Lady Hawks. 1:41 to go here in the first half of action. We got a 24-11 ball game. Lady Cats in the lead. Curry bringing the ball back up the floor for the Lady Hawks. She finds Cohill over on the side, and Cohill looking to pass it back. Instead, she's going to pass it over to Long, who gets it inside. They kick it back out to Askins. Askins has the ball back up at the top, and she finds Cohill. Cohill going to drive, and she dishes inside to Green. Green goes and gets possession. Brings it back inside, but the rebound handled by the Lady Hawks, and now the Lady Cats. We got 5 defenders all on this lady, and now the ball goes out of bounds. There's a whistle. What's the call? They're not sure. They're going to discuss it, and now they're going to say the ball goes out of bounds off of Southside. Lady Cats are going to have possession. Great defense for the Lady Cats there. And now we've got a pause of play for substitution as Jackson Southside's going to substitute a player in. The ball passed inbounds across court. Kinsey's get the ball. She throws it back across the middle to Blair. Blair settles in, and she gets the ball over to Ava. Ava in the corner going to think about driving, but she's cut off, and now she's looking for someplace to go with the ball. She gets it back out to Blair. Blair's got the ball on the outside, being guarded by Askins, and Blair gets the ball back out to Ashley, kicks it back over to Jack on the wing. Jack on the right-hand side going to bring it back and give it up to Kinsey. Kinsey with the ball Southside playing man-to-man defensively here on the half court. And Ava is going to have the ball now. Ashley's going to try to get it inside. She fights it out to Kinsey. Kinsey on the three-pointer on the wing. No good. Just a little too strong. Rebound handled by Jackson Southside. We've got 25 seconds to go here in the first half. And the ball thrown almost out of bounds, but Curry able to maintain possession. And now we've got a backcourt violation. So that's going to turn the ball back over to the Lady Cats right here at the midcourt. We've got 17.2 to go here in the first half. Lady Cats lead 24-11. Have an opportunity here for the last possession of the half. Let's take a look and see what Coach Ashley draws up here. Ava's going to inbound the ball. She gets it over to Emma Bryant. Bryant's going to settle things down. We got the clock winding down. 13 seconds to go. Now inside of 10 seconds. They get the ball over to Blair. Blair's got the ball out at the top. She's looking for someplace to go with the ball. She gets it to Ludicky. Ludicky gets it over to Ashley. Ashley with a three-pointer on the wing. No good. And now that's going to be the end of the quarter, at the end of the half. At the end of the first half, Lady Cats go to the locker room with a 24-11 lead.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, Lady Cat fans, your first half stats. Jack Keaton had 7 points in the first half for the Lady Cats. Blair Bogus led the scoring with 12 points. Emma Bryant had 2 points, and Ava Ashley with 3 points for the Lady Cats. For Jackson Southside, Jaden Askins with 4 points, Kimura Curry with 4 points, and Zandria Cohill had 3 points. Your score, 24-11 here at the start of the second half. Southside is going to open up with possession to begin the second half. The Lady Cats had played strong defense here early in this ball game. The zone defense is working very effectively against a team that gives them a lot more length than any other team that they've seen so far this season. Askins finds the player over in the corner. Now Kenzie Griggs gets her hands in place. She gets in and deflects the ball, and Kenzie brings it all the way back in transition. And that's going to be 2 points for Kenzie Griggs as we're going to expand the lead out to 15, the largest lead of the game for the Lady Cats. Long has the ball. She kicks it over to Long in the corner for a three-point shot, and that's going to be 3. That 3 is going to fall, and it's going to be good for Felicity Long. And so now we're back to a 12-point lead. 26-14 is the score. Jack Keaton with the ball, and she gets trapped over in the corner. And now the little timeout being taken by the Lady Cats. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
For making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, Lady Cats with possession now coming out of the 30-second timeout. We're 1 minute into the third quarter of action. Lady Cats have scored 2. The Lady Hawks have scored 3 here in the third quarter. So the lead now for the Lady Cats, 12, 26-14. Kenzie Griggs has the ball over in the corner. She finds an outlet out to Zach Keaton. Keaton wanted to drive it inside, and she goes and passes it into Blair Bogus. Blair with possession. She tries to get over to Ludicky, but is knocked out of bounds by a Southside defender. And so the Lady Cats are going to maintain possession down here on the baseline on the offensive end of the floor. Emma gets the ball into Blair. Blair finds Jack out of the top, and Jack is going to try to drive it in. She kicks it over to Kenzie. Now Kenzie going to try to penetrate. She's looking for some place to go, and she's going to throw the ball away. Curry collects the loose ball, and she brings it back up. And the layup influenced by Jack Keaton, but the rebound collected by Southside. Mitchell picks the rebound up, and then she knocks down the 2-point shot. And now the ball goes out of bounds, and now it's going to be Southside ball as the Lady Cat's going to turn the ball over. Curry now takes the inbound, and she's going to bring the ball up and set up the offense for Southside. The Lady Cats lead is now down to 10. And now great defense there. Jack Keaton getting her hand in there, doing what she does best. Breaking up the pass and playing some tight defense, and she's going to get the ball back out to Emma Bryant at the top. Lady Cats need to get settled back in offensively here on the offensive end of the floor. Emma with the ball over on the wing, and she's looking for someplace to go, and she finds Blair out at the top. Blair guarded by Askins. She kicks it back to Emma. Emma going to try to dribble it in. She looks for someplace to go and finds Kenzie Griggs. Now Kenzie's going to slow things down and try to set up the offense for the Lady Cats. She finds Emma back over in the corner, hands the ball over to her, and now we're going to hit they're going to say a double dribble call against Emma Bryan, and that's going to turn the ball over. So Southside going to take possession on the turnover. We're inside of 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Lady Cats still cling to a 10-point lead. Southside with the ball. They're going to bring the ball up the floor, and the ball handled by Lacey. She kicks the ball over to Curry, Long, who kicks it out to Curry in the corner. Curry with a three-pointer, a little strong, but it bounces off the iron right to Askins. Askins with the rebound. She puts up the shot, and it rattles off the rim. Blair collects the ball, and she brings it back up for the Lady Cats. She's going to get the ball over to Jack, and now Jack is going to set up the offense for the Lady Cats. She gets the ball to Ludicky right there on the arc, and Ludicky kicks it back out to Bryant. Bryant with a nice screen. She's going to put up a three-point shot. It's going to rattle off the rim, no good. The ball collected by Lacey, and now we're going to get a foul That's going to be Jack's first foul of the game, only the second foul of the game against the Lady Cats. But the ball is going to go ahead to the Lady Hawks, and the Lady Hawks are going to maintain possession now. We've got a 10-point game here, 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter of action. Lady Cats set up in a half-court zone defense as Lacey brings the ball back up for the Lady Hawks. She finds Askins over in the corner, who kicks it back out to Lacey. Lacey looks over in the corner and finds Long, and she's going to kick it back to Lacey, back inside to Askins. Askins going to put up the shot, and the shot's going to fall off the rim, no good, but it kicks back out, and it's handled there by Lacey, who's going to slow it back down and set up the offense for the Lady Hawks. Lady Cats in a defensive half-court zone defense. They're playing tight defense so far in this game. They need to keep that going in order to maintain the lead. Ball inside to Askins. She kicks it over to Mitchell. Mitchell's shot short off the front of the rim, no good. Now Emma Bryant looking for somebody. She gets it to Jack Keaton. Jack's going to take it all the way, and she comes off the backboard a little strong, bounces off the backboard off the side of the rim and falls no good. And so the rebound now collected by Southside. She finds Curry over in the corner. Curry with a three-point shot, and that three-pointer is going to be good for Curry. So now we've got a 7-point game. The Lady Cats now facing a full-court press defense by Southside, and they are able to get through the press, breaking it out. Lukey with the ball over in the corner, and she was standing there wide open, but she passes up the shot, gets the ball back over to Emma Bryant. Bryant now comes through. Blair sets a nice pick for her, and then the pass back into Blair, cutting to the basket. Boggins is going to take another 2 points, and now the Lady Cats are going to take it back out to a 9-point advantage. Now we've got a timeout on the floor. Wayne County is going to take a full timeout, and we're going to take it with them.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for
All right, we're back here at USJ, University School of Jackson, playing host to this contest between the Lady Cats and the Lady Hawks at Jackson Southside. Lady Cats with a 28-19 advantage here in the third quarter, 3.5 minutes to go. Jackson Southside with possession. Lacey has the ball. She kicks it over to Long. Long kicks it back over to Lacey. She's going to get it back inside to Askins. Askins going to kick it back out to Long for a three-pointer. That three-pointer off the rim, no good, and the rebound collected by Blair Boggis. Belair with the ball. She's going to get it backward to Ashley. Ashley is then going to get – she tried to catch herself. I think she knew she was about to travel, and instead she picked up the ball and unfortunately committed a bit of a double dribble there. So the call there against the Lady Cats is going to give the ball back to the Lady Hawks. Curry with the ball over in the corner. That three-pointer is good. We got to get somebody on Kimora Curry. She's hot there in the corner right now with the three-pointer. And now that full-court defense for the Lady Cats. Passing through, trying to break the press. The ball goes to Blair. Blair kicks the ball off, and they're going to say the ball went off of Blair and goes out of bounds off of the Lady Cats. So the ball goes back over to Southside. 28-22 the score now. We've got a 6-point advantage. The Lady Cats led by as much as 15 in this game, and Southside has cut the lead back down to 6 points for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats playing tight defensively on the half court, but now they're going to have to get out there, and again, we got to keep an eye on number 14, Curry. They kick the ball back over to Long over the left-hand side. She puts up the shot, no good. Jack Keaton collects the rebound, and she passes ahead to Emma Bryant. Emma's going to try to slow it down, and Emma falls to the ground. She loses control, and now we've got a scrum on the floor. Blair went down hard, and she's coming up a little gingerly. She's holding her arm here. We're going to get a pause here as we take a look and make sure that she's okay. We had a scrum there. The Lady Cats are going to retain possession. We got 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. Blair went down really, really hard there, and she came up favoring that right elbow. So we're going to keep an eye on that for the remainder of the game, make sure she's okay. Jax with possession. She's going to get the ball into Emma Bryant. Bryant gets it back over to Keaton. Keaton now with possession, looking to try to dribble it inside. She hands the ball off to Blair. Blair fighting, and she kicks it back out to Jack on the wing. Jack's got the ball back over to Blair. Blair looking across. She finds Emma at the top. Emma with a three-point shot. Buries the three. Emma Bryant with her first three-pointer of the game, and that's going to blow it back over to a 9-point advantage for the Lady Cats. We needed that one right there to answer these three-point shots on the other end of the floor. And so now we got the ball back over to Lacey. Lacey kicks it back out to Long at the top. We've got a screen there, and now we've got a travel as the ball handler, Long for Jackson Southside. I think she slipped and went down, but that travel turns the ball over. And so now the Lady Cats are going to take possession. Jack's going to take the ball out for the Lady Cats. She inbounds to Bryant. And now the Lady Hawks in a man-to-man defense. They've gone out of the full court press back to the half-court man. And so now man-to-man, Lacey all over Ludicky. Ludicky with the ball, looking for someplace to go with it. She gets the ball over to Jack Keaton. Jack, the defender got past her. Jack gets the ball into Ludicky, and Ludicky knocks down her first 2 points of the game. 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. Lady Cats back out to an 11-point advantage. Southside with the ball. Lacey has the ball for the Lady Hawks, and she's going to bring the ball back up, and she kicks it over to Long. I think she was trying to get it to Curry, and now we're going to get a foul in the middle. They're going to call a foul here against the Lady Cats. Let's see who they're going to call. They're going to say the foul going against Ava Ashley. Ava getting called for her first foul of the game. That's one team foul so far here in the third quarter. These officials have not called a whole lot here today. We've only got one foul so far in the third quarter against either team. That's two fouls now for the Lady Cats here in the third quarter. But we're inside of a minute to play. And so now the Long with the shot over in the corner. She's got that wide open three, and it was wide, no good. Ball went off of a Jackson Southside rebounder and went out of bounds. And so the ball is going to go back over to the Lady Cats. Lady Cats are going to take possession here. We've got 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And now Amira Cook checking back into the game. As Long is going to get, Lacey rather, is going to get a chance to take a seat. Emma Bryant brings the ball in, and she is covered immediately by Cook. Cook is smothering her. That little girl is quick as a pistol. And now she's got the ball over to Jack. Jack's got the ball. She's closed down by two defenders immediately. She gets the ball back out to the top to Ava. Ava gets it over to Ludicky. Ludicky back over to Jack. Jack had to look. She passed it up, and instead she drives it in. She's looking for someplace to go with the ball. And now they're going to say that Jack took too many steps to travel there as she was going to the basket. So that's going to turn the ball back over to the Lady Hawks. We're inside of 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter with an 11-point advantage for the Lady Cats. Southside looks like they're going to try to set up the offense on this end of the floor, maybe go for the last shot. And the ball thrown away. Kenzie Griggs gets her hands on the ball. We're inside of 10 seconds. Ball handled by Long. She gets it over to Cook. Cook kicks it back out. Jack's got the ball. 3 seconds, and Jack is driving. And we got a foul here as Jack is going to the rim with a tenth of a second left here to play in the third quarter. Jack's going to go to the line for 2 shots with an 11-point lead. And that's going to go against number 4, Jaden Askins. That's going to be her first foul of the game. We've got 1/10 of a second to go here in the third quarter. Jack lines up for 2 shots. First one is on the way, and it is good. Second shot on the way now. Falls as well. And now we're going to get this inbound, and that's going to basically take us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, Lady Cats lead 35-22, and we'll be back after this timeout. Wildcat fans, we're back here on WCHS Sports. Lady Cats begin the fourth quarter of action with a 13-point advantage, 35-22 the score. Curry takes the inbound pass for Jackson Southside, and they bring the ball back up into the floor of the Lady Cats again in that half-court defensively zone. They get the ball into Askins, and now Askins is going to go to the shot, and they're going to call a foul as she goes to the rack. Let's see. They're going to call that on Bogus, since that's going to be Blair's second foul of the game. That's going to put Askins to the line for 2 shots. First shot on the way. Askins' free throw is good. Askins going to get a chance to shoot 2 on this foul. That's the first foul of the fourth quarter going against the Lady Cats. Second shot falls as well, and so now we're back to a 11-point advantage. And once again, the Lady Hawks going back into that full court press. Blair's just going to take the ball and dribble right through it, and she's going to get the ball back into the offensive end of the court for the Lady Cats. She gets the ball over to Emma Bryant, and now Emma's going to set the ball up out at the top as the Lady Hawks back into a half-court man-to-man defense. She gets the ball into Blair. Blair swivels and turns and gets on the pivot foot right into the basket and knocks it down, back to a 13-point advantage. Ball over to Long on the right-hand side. He wants the shooter, and she gets the ball back over to Askins. Askins back over to Curry. Curry is the one who's had the hot hand in the third quarter, so we want to make sure we get somebody in her face whenever she's got the ball. Curry with the ball. She's going to swing it over to Long in the corner, back over to Curry. Curry takes a stutter step, and she drives it in. She kicks it out to Long. Long with a three-pointer. It falls, misses everything, and no good. And now Emma Bryant collects the ball. She's going to bring it back up the floor. She's getting manhandled out there on defense, and she passes the ball over to Ashley. Ashley with the ball in the side. She's looking for someplace to go with the ball now. She finds Kinsey out at the top. Kinsey with a wide-open three, and it falls off the rim, no good. The rebound collected there by Long, and Long going to bring the ball back up for the Lady Hawks. She's going to try to go all the way. Look at Kinsey getting her hands in there, knocking that ball away. Now Kinsey won by herself with 2 defenders. She needs to slow down and wait for her offensive help, and she does exactly that. Ludicky with a 3 in the corner. Ludicky with a 3-point shot. How about Isabel Ludicky for you, Wildcat fans? Knocking down that 3-pointer in the corner, saying, don't forget about me. I'm here, and I'm a shooter as well. We've got a 16-point advantage for the Lady Cats. 6 minutes to go here in this ball game. Cook has the ball out at the top for the Lady Hawks. She gets the ball back over to Askins. Askins tries to drive it in. She kicks it back out to Long. Long with a 3, and that 3-pointer falls. It is good. And now 5:54 to go here in the game. We're going to take a full timeout. Southside's going to take their third timeout of the game.
At this time, I would like to take a moment and thank my many fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now, please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, well, Lady Cat fans, we're back here. Fourth quarter action. We've got 5:54 left to go in the game. Lady Cats lead 40-27 over Jackson Southside. We're again faced defensively with a full court press. Now they're going back to a full court man. Blair Bogus with the ball. She's bringing the ball back up, being guarded by Askins. She's going to try to drive it inside, and she dishes it over to Kinsey Griggs. Griggs with the ball now. This is an opportunity for the Lady Cats to try to slow things down a little bit. Griggs gets a screen. She gets around, and she passes out to Ava Ashley. Ashley with a 3-pointer out of the corner. Falls short, no good. The rebound handled by Kinsey Griggs, and Griggs gets the ball out to Jack. Jack gets the ball back inside to Blair. Blair fouled on the shot going up, and that's going to go against number 14. That's Curry picking up her first foul of the game, but that's going to send Blair to the line for 2 shots. First shot, no good. Off the mark, just a little short and off the front of the iron. Second shot on the way, and it falls off the rim, no good. Remember, we had that tie up here at the third quarter where Blair went down pretty hard, and she landed on that right elbow. We're keeping an eye on that. But defensively, no problem. She gets right inside the passing lane, knocks the ball loose, and now the ball to Griggs. Griggs trying to feed the ball ahead to Ava Ashley, but she overthrows her, cutting to the basket, and so that's going to send the ball out of bounds back over to the Lady Hawks. Southside with possession. We've got 5:08 to go here in the game. Lady Cats leading 40-27. Curry with the ball. She gets the ball back over to Askins, back out to Lacey. Lacey setting it up, and now we've got a kickball call. That's going to maintain possession with Southside on the offensive end of the floor. Emma Bryant checking back into the game as Kinsey Griggs is going to get a chance to sit down and take a rest. And now Curry taking the ball out of bounds for the Lady Hawks. She finds Lacey out at the half-court circle. Lacey gets the ball back over to Curry. Curry back over to Lacey. Lacey's sitting everything down, and she's trying to slow things down and set up the offense. Jack Keaton right in her face, and then class down with the double team. Ava Ashley got in there to help out, and now Emma right on top of Long. Long, a great shooter, and Jack gets in there and breaks up the pass, and so now we get a turnover and possession going back to the Lady Cats. 4.5 to go here in the game with a 13-point advantage. Ava Ashley has the ball. She finds Blair back out at the top. Blair wants to drive. She pulls up short and puts up a floater. Bounces off the front of the iron. No good. The rebound collected by Green. Green over to Lacey. She kicks ahead to Curry. Back over to Long. Back over to Curry. Curry wants to shoot. She gets it back over to Long, and Long takes the shot off the top of the backboard. No good. The rebound collected by Bryant, and Bryant has the ball there. She's going to dribble it back out and set up the offense for the Lady Cats. We've got inside of 4 minutes to go now in this ball game. Lady Cats with a 13-point lead. This is one of those opportunities now where you'd like to be able to just run the offense and maybe bleed this clock a little bit. Blair goes up for the shot, no good, and the rebound collected by Askins for Southside. Southside brings the ball back up. They get the ball over to Lacey. Lacey kicks the ball over to Askins, back over to Curry in the corner. Curry wants to shoot, but she's got someone in her face. Kicks it back out to Lacey in the elbow. Elbow shot, bounces off the iron, a little strong. Blair collects the rebound, and she gets the ball back to Emma. Emma's going to slow things down now, and she's going to bring the ball back up the floor here. We've got 3.5 to go here in the game with a 13-point advantage. Emma dribbles around the left-hand side. She's looking for someplace to go with the ball. She hands the ball off to Blair. Bogus with the ball and finds Jack Keaton. Jack's outside. She looks inside to Ludicky. Ludicky covered by Green. And the ball throws, and it goes over right into the hands of a Southside defender. And ball ahead to Askins. Askins with a shot, and look at Ava Ashley coming in with the block with authority. Ava getting in there for a block, saying, I got a little defense for you. 2.5 minutes to go here. We're inside of 3. Ava now has the ball. She's driving. She kicks it back out to Jack Keaton. Jack handles the ball, and she's going to bring it back in. She loses it for a second, but is able to get it back. And now Jack looks over and finds Ashley in the wing. Ashley's got the ball. She's looking to drive it inside. She gets it back in to Jack. Jack puts up the shot off the iron. No good. Curry gets the ball collected. She passes ahead to Lacey. Lacey's trying to take it all the way, and Ava Ashley cuts her off. Now she takes it to Askins. Askins with the shot. Blair gets her hands on it and blocks it. This has been a defensive clinic here for the last 2.5 minutes as the Lady Cats have really smothered Southside on the offensive end of the floor and have basically shut them out here in the fourth quarter. They haven't. I don't believe that there's been a single basket for Southside here in the fourth quarter. Blair with the ball out at the top. She gives it back over to Emma. Emma now with the ball. She's going to try to set it up. She's going to bring it back out and reset the offense. We're inside of 2 minutes to go, and we've got a 13-point game here. She gives the ball over to Ludicky in the corner. Ludicky looks, and she finds Blair in the middle. Blair covered by Green. That's a mismatch all day. She finds Ludicky cutting to the basket, and Ludicky takes the assist and drops it. 2 points for Ludicky. We're back to a 15-point advantage, and now Southside is going to take their 4th time out of the game. They've got 1 remaining. This is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them.
Fine sponsors for making this live stream possible for you, the viewer. Now please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, Wildcat fans, we're back here on WCHS Sports. We've got a minute and 33 seconds to go here in the contest. Jackson Southside with the ball. Lady Cats have a 42-27 advantage, 15-point advantage here with the inside of a minute and a half to go. Cook with the ball for the Lady Hawks. She's looking to try to get the ball inside. Instead, she swings it over on the left-hand side to Mila Lacey. Cook back out to Lacey over on the wing. And it looks like Southside has now subbed in some players here as we are getting down to the close of the game. Jack Keaton with the turnover there. She gets the turnover. She finds Ashley over on the wing. Ashley now dribbles back into some trouble, but she's able to get out of it. And she's being guarded there very strong by Regina Kemp. She finds Ludicky. Ludicky sees Jack Keaton cutting to the basket, and Jack cuts it in for another 2 points. Jack's now got 10 points on the game. We're back to a 17-point advantage. We've got 45 seconds to go. Lady Cats are going to walk out of out of University School Jackson with a win today over Jackson Southside with a 17-point advantage. Southside throws that ball out of bounds, turns the ball over, and the ball is going to go back to Wayne County. We got a clock running here in the fourth quarter. We're down to about 30 seconds to play here in the game as Emma Bryant brings the ball back up for the Lady Cats, and she's going to settle things down. Ava Ashley now with the ball is going to try to dribble over. She gets the ball back out to Kenzie Griggs, and Kenzie's just going to hold the ball for a second, try to slow things down. Now she gets the ball over to Jack. Jack's going to hold the ball and slow things down. She dribbles in, finds Ava Ashley in the corner. Ava takes a couple of dribbles, brings it in. She puts up a shot, but it is rejected, and now Southside brings the ball back up, and another turnover there. Jack Keaton going to end the game with a turnover, and that's going to take us to the close of the game. Your final score, Lady Cats 44, Jackson Southside 27. We'll be back with highlights and end of the game stats right here on WCHS Sports.
Please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, Wildcat fans, we're back with end of the score stats as Lady Cats come out victorious against Jackson Southside here at University School of Jackson. Blair Bogus leading the scores for Wayne County with 16 points. Jack Keaton right behind her with 10. Emma Bryant finished the game with 5. Ava Ashley with 3. Kenzie Griggs with 2. And Isabel Ludicky had 7 points on the game. For Southside, Rakia Mitchell finished with 2 points. Jaden Atkins with 6 points. Kimora Curry with 10. And Zandria Cahill with 3. So the Lady Cats come out of Jackson, Tennessee today victorious, and we'll be back in action this coming Tuesday night at East Hickman as both the Lady Cats and the Wildcats will be on the road playing against East Hickman, trying to extend their winning streak season. And so we will look forward to seeing you there as we will stream that game live right here on WCHS Sports. Thank you for joining us, and you have a great day.